Hi, I'm Linda Black, and I am going to present my white paper, Food Now, on climate mitigation, sustainable farming, and food security in Massachusetts. But before I do that, I just want to thank UMass Libraries. I am so grateful and so honored to have been awarded the Undergraduate Sustainability Research Scholarship. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. So let me tell you about my project. What motivated it is that I am achieving a BA in legal studies, and my goal is that when I graduate in a month, that I will be able to work in public policy advocacy. My interests are in climate mitigation, environmental justice, and immigration. So last fall, when I was thinking about doing an independent study, I definitely wanted to do something that would be exploring policy in one of those areas. So I chose food security. And when I started the research project, I really only had that in mind, and one particular policy that was under consideration in the Massachusetts state government. And I sort of let the research inform the direction that the project would take. And actually, I also need to thank my academic advisor and mentor for the project, Marissa Carrere. She was so helpful in so many ways, and right at the beginning, when I was trying to format how I was going to do this, and I talked about writing policy memos, I thought that I would then just do a research paper, academic paper. Marissa kind of guided me towards staying in the policy framework and maybe thinking about doing a policy brief or a white paper. And so that's what I ended up doing. As far as the research aspect, I started really broadly in doing research through the UMass Libraries databases. I just wanted to have a full understanding of food security issues. So I did general searches, and then I started to narrow them based on the sorts of results I was getting. And eventually, it led me to doing 4 policy memos on 4 different policies. But what I was seeing in the research was that there was a very distinct link between food security, sustainable farming practices, and climate mitigation. So I kind of turned my lens on those 3 aspects. And then the 4th policy memo, I started to look at the Green New Deal, the federal proposal of the Green New Deal, and looking at it in terms of it being a sort of an umbrella policy that addresses those other 3 issues. So even though it was at a stalemate in the federal government, I still used it in my white paper for food security, sustainable farming, and climate mitigation in Massachusetts to serve as an example of the direction that we need to go in locally. Then when I was putting the paper together, I wanted to do something that also had a strong visual element. I'm very much a visual learner, so I wanted what I was saying in the paper to be really well supported by graphics and images. So this is the end result. Let me show it to you.